Hello everyone out there on YouTube land. Sandy back for another episode of Gold Rush. And I thought I would show you guys something interesting. I decided not to keep mining on the tier 2, so I have taken out a sizable loan and I'm setting up all the tier 3 equipment. And I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of that process. I already set a couple pieces in place, and there's my hopper, my bigger excavator. So let's get some of this stuff set up and get everything put in place. Kind of a pain in the ass to set this up, so I didn't really want to show you guys the whole process, but I just thought it'd be nice to show you a little bit of it. And as you see, it kind of shows you where to put it. You got to hook your cables up and put your pieces in there. I'll set a few more pieces in, but I didn't want to bore you guys with too much stuff here. And once you kind of get it in close right there, it'll snap into place just like that. And then let's go get the next piece. Let's see here. I've got the hopper in, conveyor belt, and the shaker. So we still need to do the trommel, sluice box, and the jigs down there. Like I said, I won't run you guys through this whole process, but let's go get some of it done. Let's go get another piece and set it down in there. We'll grab one of the jigs here, I think. Yeah, there's the jig right there. Make sure we grab it the correct way. And how you know which way you're grabbing it is on the front of that right there. It's got that round hole right here, and that's what comes out into the hog pans. There's where it comes in from the back, down from the trommel and the sluice boxes. So we want to set it in the correct way and stop it. Sometimes I've had these things go a little crazy on me when you're setting them up, but you know, I just think it's the physics of the game. You can see as I hook a chain on there, this whole thing is shaking around, which should not be happening, but you know, whatever. So let's go pick this up and put this in place. Probably should have used some shorter cables, but I have the 5-meter cables. You can get 4-meter and 7-meter, and kind of depending on what you're putting in is what size of cable you need to use. But if you use too short a cable, you won't be able to reach the hooks. If you use too long, you won't be able to pick it up. So just kind of got to know where to slap it in there at. Get this thing down in here and get it put in. Whoop, oh, whoop. And you got to be careful, because if you go too hard on these things, it will break the cable. And then you'll be running around your claim looking for your broken cable, which I have had to do a couple times. See, like I said, once you get it a little close, it snaps into place. So we'll go back and get the other duplex jig. Oh, come on, excavator. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm trying to set this up as fast as possible because at the end of today my first loan payment will come out, and so I need to get this set up and get it running so I can make some money, because I borrowed 600 grand so I could buy this stuff, and I figure I should be able to do 2 or 3 cleanups a day, hopefully about 100 ounces a piece. And so 2 or 3 days I'll be able to pay back the loan. That's the hope anyway. Or the plan, I should say. That was my plan. See if this thing doesn't fly all over on me. Oh, come on. Let's see here. This one is gonna go. Where am I putting this one? Oh, over here. Lost my train of thought. And this one will go on the back side, and this one will go on the front. Alright, let's go throw this one in place. Alright. Which I still got quite a bit to set up, but I figured I wanted to bring you guys along and show you a little bit of this process. The first time on my test game where I set this up, this process took me a very long time, and that's where I said that's how I learned you can break the cables, because I was not doing a very good job of being smooth with it. And I kind of put it together in the wrong order, which made it very difficult for putting some of the pieces in. Let me gently pick that up a little bit. There we go. Get back to driving. Like I said, I did realize it kind of goes in a certain order. There we go. There's that piece in there. We'll go up there and grab another piece and keep on going. I didn't send all the pieces out here to the claim, so I'm going to have to run and have them transported out here. But I figured we'll make a little bit of a video of this. So I think we can do the trommel. These cables should be good enough to do the trommel. And we'll set that in there, and then pretty much, well, I guess I should do the sluice boxes first. Yeah, I better do the sluice boxes first. So let me jump out of here real quick. Let's run in a tent and get the rest of the stuff transported out here. Oh, and I haven't unlocked it yet. There goes another 5 grand. So we'll get this shipped out here. And I am gonna keep a hold of this small excavator for right now, even though I have the bigger one now. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the smaller one just for right now. I may put it on another claim or something. You know, when I take my mobile wash plant to a new claim, start off over there. So here is a sluice box. It goes by the trommel. Let's see here, and it goes in that way. So let's grab that and put that in there, or it's going to be harder to put that in there after I put in the trommel. So let's try to make it easy as possible on us. Let's get our excavator turned around the right way right here. Bring our bucket down where we can reach it. Let's jump out and hook all this up real quick. Sometimes I find the easiest way to hook this stuff up is just unhook it real quick. Rehook it back on there, rather than digging in the dirt trying to find the ends. And see, if I had those 4-meter cables, they would probably be too short to reach all the way out here. I'll go ahead and pick this cable up. Come on over here. Alright. Let's get this thing picked up. And swing on around. We'll want to drive around to the top side over here and drop that in from the top. Should be able to squeeze in right through there. And you can see I've got the right over here on the right hand side as we're passing through right here. I have my new big diesel, or no, that's the electric water pump. I have the big dump truck sitting over there, which will be used to put all the pay in the wash plant here. And what I want to do here is I'm going to kind of swing this over this way so I can drive in here nice and tight right here. And come on, tell me you can't drive over a little piece of wood, excavator. Get right here, and let's kind of swing this around where we can see. Yep. See, like I said, get her close and then pops right on in place. So now we'll go back and get the next piece. I think we will grab fuel as low. Guess I better grab some fuel real quick before we run out of fuel. I still have the repairs turned on, and it's been kicking my ass to repair all this stuff every once in a while, but should be interesting on this stuff here. I'll show you. Let me drive over here and fuel this thing up, and then I'll run back and show you guys where I've been digging on the claim. I dug down to the bedrock, got some good gold out of down close by the bedrock, and I also had to ruin all the teeth on my small excavator while I was doing that, so that was kind of a pain. But you know, only one way to get stuff done sometimes. Do it by brute force, and that's what I did. Let's get this engine turned off, fuel this sucker up. This big fuel tank, you just can't kind of live without it once you get a lot of these machines on here, because I was spending a lot of time driving back and forth into town to fill up that mobile fuel tank But at least now when I kind of run my fuel around, I have it on claim right here. So as you can see, I dug here, gold was decent. Dug here, gold was decent. I dug all this down here. This gold was decent. Over here it was kind of crappy over here. Per bucket on the mobile wash plant. And then I come down here and I dug all this down. I had the excavator sitting on that little path right there, and I dug all around until pretty much the excavator fell off of there. I dug this down the bedrock and kind of right through here, and like I said, I was getting good gold out here. I was getting 4 ounce, 5 ounce buckets, so that did help me get this stuff. Alright, I guess I better detach the fuel nozzle before I rip it off. Alright, and let's make sure we grab this the correct way. I believe, whoop, stop doing that. Get your cables hooked on something they don't need to be hooked on. I believe this, let's see here, this trommel, I can't remember which way this trommel goes in, so let's just hook it up the way I think it's going to go, and it'll probably be wrong. Steel cable too short. And let's see if I can get this side hooked up, and then maybe I can get the other side hooked up. Or are these cables going to be too short also? I couldn't have been missing it by much. Alrighty, I'll grab this one here. See if this one reaches. Alright, so I just need to maneuver this just a little bit. And actually, yeah. Just kind of maneuver it over here. There we go. There's more than one way to get it done. Alright, let's see here. Running over my sluice boxes, I'm sure that isn't doing them any good. Alright, and we got to do this, go right around here the same way we did with the sluice box here a second ago. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. I did get a little response on my last one. I'm trying to do my best on making these, so I don't really do any editing. I just kind of make the video and go along. If you guys would rather see an edited video, let me know. I will look into getting some editing software. I do have some now, but it's on my Elgato game capture, and it's a little bit of a pain to use, so I've heard that there's another software out there that is quite a bit easier to use, and I did get it hooked on here the right way. So let's see here, let's see if we can lower it down, and there we go. One trommel in place. Let's go back, and we've just got 3 more pieces to put in. Oh man, I just scratched the hood. Just tore up the hood on my truck. I have to write myself an insurance claim. I'm not sure how much insurance is on a gold claim. I think it's actually, you have to have a bond to have a claim. I don't believe it's a type of insurance like on a car. Let's see here. So that's the in, that's the out. Alright, so this is be hooked up the right way. Let's see here. One more. Yep. Even got them on the right ones without looking. Alright, so let's get this sucker picked up. Get her all swung around here and go put it on. This one will go right there, right after the shaker, for the rocks that come out of the shaker. I think you can kind of see that yellow spot right there. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to see, but it is nice to be making a video during the day. You can actually see what's going on. Just a little bit further. There we go. I love the way those click in there. So now we got sluice boxes down on the bottom, and then 2 hog pans and some mats and a few other things, and we'll be running. I'll put one of these sluice boxes in here and let you guys see that. Or maybe I'll just put them both in. We still got a little time on this video. I'm trying to keep it around 30 minutes, so we'll see how fast we can get this done. If we can get it done quick enough, I'll put both of them in there. Yeah. Too short. Too short. Need to back up the boom just a little bit. That should do it right there. Grab this other cable. Alright, let's go get this sucker put in there. It's just the amount of driving, because these excavator doesn't exactly move very fast when it drives. So we'll walk this one down here in reverse. Save a little bit of time so we don't have to turn around. And you guys can kind of see the whole setup from the bottom. When I get the camera angle turned around here, and I'll move my wavetable and stuff up here and get it set up here. Have everything all right here where it needs to be stuff done at. Let's go for the one on the left. Alright, stop swinging around. Oop. Alrighty. There we go. Snapped right on in place. Let's go back and grab the other one real quick. And the little hog pan. The little hog pan you start out the game with will end up going right here. Some buckets will go down under there. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do real quick. No. I gotta get this done. Alright guys, well, I've shown you most of the process of how to set this up. So what I'll do off camera is I'll get all the power set up, get everything running, and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, this is Andy, I'm signing out. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a like, subscribe, comment. It'll help me out. Alright, talk to you guys later.